A fragile ceasefire may be in place with Iran, but are the United States and Israel already preparing for a broader phase of strikes? New details now reveal that Washington is moving ahead with plans to upgrade Israel's advanced fleet of fighter jets. Why has the United States engaged a top defense firm to modify and enhance Israel's aerial combat capabilities at this stage? Are ongoing operations against Iran now driving design changes, with F-35 jets set to receive specialized custom data loads? Amid a fragile ceasefire with Iran, the United States is quietly taking steps to enhance Israel's aerial combat capabilities. The Trump administration has awarded a defense contract valued at approximately $11.4 million to Lockheed Martin. This agreement focuses on developing advanced software systems for Israel's fleet of F-35 fighter aircraft. The project reportedly includes 3 new software data loads, referred to as productionized plus builds. These upgrades are expected to involve detailed software development, along with systems engineering enhancements. There is also growing speculation that the agreement may support modifications tailored for operational combat requirements. Israel's Air Force remains the only foreign operator authorized to customize U.S.-manufactured F-35 aircraft. This arrangement was approved after Israel requested permission for its defense ministry to implement specific modifications. As a result, Israeli F-35 jets incorporate additional proprietary code, making them distinct from other versions in service. Despite heavy strikes on its territory, Iran has reportedly retained a significant part of its missile capability, raising fresh security concerns among Western officials. According to U.S. intelligence assessments cited by the Wall Street Journal, Iran is still believed to hold thousands of ballistic missiles in its arsenal. Officials estimate that more than 1,000 medium-range missiles remain, out of a pre-war stockpile that was thought to be roughly 2,500. Despite the damage inflicted, Iran's forces are said to remain operational, with key launch systems preserved from complete destruction. Reports indicate that more than half of Iran's missile launchers have either been destroyed, damaged, or deliberately buried to protect them from further strikes. However, intelligence suggests that many of these launchers are now hidden inside fortified mountain complexes, making them difficult to detect and target. The Wall Street Journal reports that these buried systems can be repaired or retrieved when needed, allowing Iran to bring them back into service in a future crisis. U.S. officials warn that Iran could quickly reconstitute parts of its missile arsenal during any renewed conflict, even if it has suffered heavy losses. Even in a reduced state, Tehran's missile inventory is still believed to include thousands of systems that could be readied for deployment. Iran's extensive underground infrastructure has complicated efforts by both the United States and Israel to fully neutralize its missile capabilities. Analysts say Iran's resilience is rooted in buried facilities and launch strategies it has developed and refined over decades in anticipation of such attacks. While Iran's drone capabilities are thought to have declined, officials caution that Tehran could seek technological or material support from allied states such as Russia. Some officials say that securing a ceasefire is not only about stopping current hostilities, but also about preventing Iran from fully rebuilding its missile capabilities. In an interview with the New York Post, Donald Trump warned that the United States is prepared to launch military strikes if the ongoing talks with Iran fail. Donald Trump said, and I quote, "We have a reset going. We're loading up the ships with the best ammunition, the best weapons ever made, even better than what we did previously, and we blew them apart. And if we don't have a deal, we will be using them, and we will be using them very effectively." Unquote. Pentagon narratives have begun to diverge, as fresh intelligence indicates that Tehran has retained a number of missile launchers despite suffering serious battlefield losses. U.S. commanders say strikes have severely crippled Iran's defense industry, with General Dan Kane noting that thousands of munitions have already been deployed against Iranian targets. Even so, many analysts argue that Iran remains a formidable adversary, warning that it has the capacity to restore much of its military strength far more quickly than some in Washington suggest. Officials caution that future regional stability will depend not only on sustained military pressure, but also on the continued enforcement of economic sanctions. Iran, however, has made sanctions relief a key demand, turning it into a central bargaining chip in the ongoing peace talks in Islamabad.